a non factor, bitch.
So I'm just gonna jump right into it. I don't even think it deserves to be called the fight. I think that what Tammy did with Evelyn just basically satisfied all of the viewers, curiosity on what was gonna happen on the show. And once we seen it, it wasn't very, it was like I wasn't disappointed in it, but it wasn't what I expected. I wanted to see a bitch get her ass whooped, and in this case it wasn't that she got her ass whooped. She just clawed at Evelyn. She didn't beat her ass as much as I would want her to get her ass whooped. You feel me? So I'm satisfied at the fact that Tammy did launch at Evelyn. You know what? Every time when I get ready to do a video, I get mail. But before I even do a video, I don't get no mail and everything. Ain't that some shit? But anyways, back to, the regular, topic. So yeah, I think what she did was just satisfied all of us viewers as far as her launching at Evelyn, because we all wanted Evelyn to at least get hit or something. At least I did. That's what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't, she didn't whoop her ass. I wanted her to whoop her ass.
Hi. Call you Mike Tyson.
Call you Mike Tyson.
So as far as the clip that I just played, you see Shawnee calling Evelyn Mike Tyson. When and where did she even attempt a Mike Tyson move in that clip? Like, when and where? Because the clip that I seen, Tammy launched at that ass, and then they just started pulling them apart from each other. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no fist throwing or anything. It was just a little claw and what have you, and that was it. So as far as this whole two-faced thing, because y'all remember they wanted to call Royce two-faced it, and Shawnee was the main one saying she feels like she's playing both sides of the team. Shawnee and Evelyn said they feel that Royce was playing both sides of the team, like going back and telling Susie what's going on, what they're talking about, and then telling them what Susie is talking about and bullshit. But Shawnee has been the puppet master holding the strings on all of these bitches. Like, it seemed like all these bitches are basically kissing up to her, kissing her ass and shit. And Shawnee is starting shit behind all of these hoes' backs. So the ones that should have got punched in her face that night should have been Shawnee's ass. I know Shawnee didn't know that Evelyn was sleeping with Tammy's ex-husband, but as soon as Shawnee found out, Shawnee wanted to start some shit right off back. Fuck the fact that this is our friend's birthday party. Let's just, say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And just make this the brawl. You feel me? They made her birthday party turn into, WWE, although no one got slammed or punched or, as Shawnee called it, Mike Tyson. So, I was kind of upset about that shit. But I really think that for all of them to be grown-ass women, they act like little-ass fucking children.
Did you just
I'm a little too grown to be fighting somebody. I felt like I was in high school again. But, at the same time, I'm not going to not do anything if somebody, lunges at me either. I don't think anyone would.
And Tammy is bipolar than a motherfucker. Tammy hears shit. I feel like she got an angel on this side of her shoulder and a devil on this side of the shoulder. And both of them are whispering in her ear. And every now and then that devil tends to kick in because she's hearing some shit. She heard her call her a bitch when, Jen didn't even call her a bitch. And then she felt the fact that Evelyn was looking at her a certain type of way. But I do think that she has, some type of jealousy and animosity against Evelyn. Because, in the video she was saying, on the show she was saying, how much she admires Evelyn. How Evelyn got her shit together and she want to get her shit together. And it seems like there's a little bit of low self-esteem somewhere in Tammy's whole routine and shit. But I was thinking that Tammy was gonna whoop that ass, and I was very disappointed. So I'm gonna continue on and tell y'all how I feel about the rest of them. So here we go. Royce, I would say that she is kind of two-faced, but she's the type of two-faced bitch that could admit to her own flaws, because Shawnee's been two-faced the whole fucking season, but she can't admit that she's two-faced. And to be honest, I think Royce is like the smaller person out of, you know, the group, so the group just tend to fuck with her like that. But they better remember, Royce ended up whipping Gloria's ass last season, you know what I'm saying, in that ring. So they better watch out, because Royce got some hands on her. And okay, that's it with Royce. I really don't give a damn about Royce and her relationship with the photographer dude, because to me, dude kind of seemed kind of queer to me, but that's just me personally. He just seems a little too, how could I say it, feminine, I guess. But it's just something about him. You know, I'm from Miami, so I know Miami niggas don't act like the way he act, you feel me? So it's something about him that I like, just give me that type of vibe. But yeah, so let's talk about Susie. Susie been playing hide and go seek the whole fucking, she's been running. But Susie was crunk last season when she threw the water on that model chick, the one that they call a groupie and shit. She was crunk last season. Why she didn't do the same shit to Evelyn this season? Why would she let Evelyn like ghost her out like that? Why is she spooked by Evelyn? Look at Evelyn. Evelyn look like she's all mouth. She's just like the chick that I was talking about in the all bark no bite bitches video. Y'all remember that video? Just go back a few videos and you know what I'm saying. So that's how Evelyn like portrays herself to me. But Susie, I can't understand why she was, you know, running and you know, ducking and dodging. I understand that she don't like drama, and you know, she tried to make, I gotta give her credit, you know what I'm saying? She tried to make the friendship work. She apologized to whatever it was that Evelyn did in Las Vegas, because I'm pretty sure Evelyn done fucked somebody in Las Vegas and Susan went and told it. That's what the problem was, because if you're a hoe in Miami, you're a hoe everywhere you go. So I'm pretty sure that Evelyn fucked somebody in Las Vegas. Like, we all still don't know what exactly happened in Las Vegas, because they say what happens in Las Vegas stays in Vegas or whatever. But Susie told the guy something about what happened, and I'm pretty sure it had something to do with a hookup, right? So anyways, my thing is this. Susie apologized to this bitch. Like, it was a heartfelt apology, and she still was like, nah, I can't, you know what I'm saying, I can't accept your apology. So I'm pretty sure the reason why she can't accept that apology, because this bitch been doing some hoeing, and she wanted to, you know, kind of remain undercover until we seen the season finale when she fucked Ocho Cinco. And the fucked up thing about it, like, I know I keep like bouncing all over the whole basketball whores episodes and stuff. The fucked up thing about the thing is that she was like, I know what your intentions are, and don't worry, I have the same intentions. And when Ocho was like, well, my intention is to get to know you, and she was like, yeah, that was my intentions too, but tell me the truth. You mean to tell me you don't have other intentions? So that basically is some type of whole language, you feel me? And Ocho just jumped right on that shit, took him right back to his pad. He know he didn't have no hotel room waiting for her nowhere else. He said he had a hotel room waiting for her somewhere else. Why would he take her back to his pad then? You know what I'm saying? And she was ready, went and got dressed up and everything with her lingerie on, and straddled this man. So
at one point he goes, well, I don't know, maybe, you know, are you gonna stay at the hotel? Just like front. And I'm like, listen, we're both adults, let's not play games. We both know what I'm here for. And we end up going back to his loft or whatever, and like a few months ago I ended up buying this kind of like a little teddy thing, and then I had these thigh-high boots on.
And you just happen to have those in your purse.
I actually wore those out that night.
Oh, the teddy was in the purse.
Yes.
Yeah. It was really in your purse? Yeah, I had it with me. I was joking. No, I had it with me.
Oh my God.
Yes.
So Evelyn, she always has something crazy and risque, and I'll just sit there like,
What happened? Tell me more. What'd you do? Oh my God, I can't believe you did that. So, hey, she's having a good time.
And it was a few months since I got some. I'm like, oh no, this is gonna be great. Like, this is gonna be fantastic. You know, Shawnee's an amazing friend. We talk about anything and everything. She doesn't judge, and she never has an attitude about anything.
And then you got what you came.
And then he carried me up the stairs. I was like, wow.
So Cinderella.
It was very like romantic, kind of like very heated and hot and stuff like that.
And the rest of the evening was.
The rest of the evening was very
wonderful.
good.
And the next day, was it like, did you talk about it? Did you just
No,
like,
the next day.
okay, boo, thanks.
No, the next day we did it again. So it's cool. Like, we have such an understanding, and it's like he can do what he wants to do, and I can do what I want to do. Like,
So are you okay if somebody else is there
Yeah.
the next weekend and the next weekend?
Yeah.
You're sure?
He can do whatever. He can do whatever. Like,
Are you sure you're okay with that?
yeah, I actually am.
Based on the conversation I had with Evelyn, I don't really have any concerns because she seems like she's got her head on straight with this one. Like, she understands what it is. At least that's what she says.
I mean, you guys know I want to get married and I want to have a baby, and I know that that's not what he's on. I
So
could've
right
had a
now you're
baby
just
by
having fun.
Right now, I'm just enjoying finally being single and dating.
I'm pretty sure the reason why that dude Antoine left her, whatever his name is, left her is because he knew that his wife was a groupie. She just happened to be the type of groupie that sold her pussy out to the highest bidder, just like my girl Budget Queen said. But okay, I was on Susie, right? Okay, off of Susie, because Susie with this whole acting thing or whatever she was trying to do, I don't know exactly what her next career move was. It was boring as fuck, so, you know, we're just going to get off of her. Your girl, Jen. Jen, I felt sorry for her this season, y'all, because the way that ugly-ass man did her, it was like, wow. We know that the only reason why she gave him a chance is because he had money. You know what I'm saying? A person that looks like that gotta have money in order for you to fuck with him. I mean, this nigga teeth is way out to yonder. He can't even close his fucking mouth. Like, his lips can't even cover his teeth because his teeth is sticking out. Like, if you meet him, you're gonna meet his teeth first. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, wow. Like, he really, like, did her dirty on national TV. Like, I understand he's saying that she has no love for him and she let her friends tell her what to do and blase. But if you can't run to your husband, who could you run to? You feel me? Like, I wouldn't like to run to my family member and tell my family member my business because they're going to hold some type of grudge against my husband if I tell them something is going on with my husband. But as far as a friend is concerned, of course I'm going to run to my friend. So, you know, she couldn't run to him, so she ran to her friends. Even though her friend is like the biggest hoe ever. You know what I'm saying? It's like revealed. She's the biggest hoe ever. But yeah, she wanted Jen to, like, when they was in Spain, they wanted Jen to, you know, get her feet a little wet. You know what I'm saying? Just basically get her rocks off, you know, knock the dust off the pussy and all that other shit. But it's like Jen is attracted to beasts because the dude that was in Spain wasn't even cute either. And we already know Eric looks like Puff the Magic Dragon on steroids, for real. But yeah, like, for real, like, again, those teeth, I just can't get over those teeth. Like, all that money, you can't get that shit fixed or something. They got all types of surgeries out here. I know you can get your teeth pulled back or something. But yeah, even when she was in Spain, she had all that bad influence around her. They was trying to tell her to sleep with the dude, but the dude was married, so it didn't go down. And Jen, I'm not gonna say she looks kind of like a wholesome chick, but she definitely ain't no Evelyn. She definitely ain't no hoe. So, you know what I'm saying? She's just hanging around the wrong people. And like I said, my mom always said bad influences spoil useful habits. You know, it's a part in the Bible that says that. Like, I'm not a Bible person, so I'm not gonna sit up here and spit some scriptures to you or whatever, but I just know that in there it does say bad associations spoil useful habits, and my mom used it all the time. And Jen is hanging around Evelyn, who is actually like the what they call the lady, Jezebel, the whore of Babylon or whatever. Yeah, so she was being like influenced by this dumbass girl that gives her pussy up to the highest bidder, like my girl Budget Queen say. So yeah, she was almost, you know, gonna give that pussy up to that dude. You know, it just makes you wonder if he wasn't married, what would go on. Now Jen did have some little, you know, parts of her I didn't like this season. Like they did my girl wrong, cause Royce, she seems like she do stuff for charity and stuff. Like at first, Royce gave out the impression that she was a hoe too. You remember in the beginning, she was dancing and popping it and shit. But that's just how they dance in Miami and stuff. But yeah. So Royce do some shit for the charity. She asked those girls to help her out and stuff. And I'm pretty sure if those girls had a charity, she would have helped them out. But Jen and Evelyn was just, you know, they were acting like the Debbie Downers at that time. Like Royce be there for them, but they can't be there for Royce. Like that was fucked up. But I still felt bad for Jen. I'm still on these teeth, yo. Those teeth, God, it's like the pearly gates or something. Like if everybody died, those are the gates that's gonna open for you to walk through to get judged and stuff or whatever. So I know I'm going a little bit too far about his teeth, but yeah. But anyways, off of Jen, I'm just glad she launched her, you know, her new lip gloss line and everything. And I might look into that because I like lip gloss. But on to Tammy. Tammy seems like a wannabe. Like, I remember her back in the real world days. Tammy, she had self-esteem. She was pretty, skinny, and, you know, but 2 kids later, and yeah, she doesn't have the nicest body like all of the other girls that's on the show. It's like sort of like she's an outsider and she's trying to fit in. And you know, us women, when we get around other women, we tend to judge ourselves by what the other women look like. And you guys probably won't admit it, but I'm the first to admit it. I like to judge myself by the people who I surround myself with. But Tammy looks like the outcast out of the whole bunch. So yeah, she went and got plastics, liposuction and stuff. And she even admitted, she's telling Evelyn that she wish she was like her. It's like she's trying to steal Evelyn's swag or something. Like she's kind of jealous of Evelyn, and it's probably another reason why she almost waxed Evelyn's ass, because she wanted to be like her. So I'm not gonna say that she was hating on Evelyn, because she was giving Evelyn her props. Like she was like, you know, how could I say it? She wasn't like worshiping Evelyn, but she was like basically, you know, loving the ground that Evelyn walks on because she wanted to be like her. Now this is her own words. This is not me putting stuff in her mouth. Y'all seen the show.
Evelyn, when I look at you, I see myself and how I used to be. And I really want you to know that you inspire me to just get back on my grind and be fabulous the way I was, whether I'm with Kenny or without. And sometimes I feel like I don't have anybody.
Also, Shaunie needed to be punched too. I know, like I said, Shaunie didn't have anything to do with knowing about Evelyn sleeping with Tammy's ex-husband and stuff. But once Shaunie found out, it's like Shaunie instigated that shit.
I have something to tell you, and it's like real awkward because I have no idea what the to do. I really like Tammy, but I have like a secret, and I don't know what to do. Make a long story short, like a few years ago, I mean like before Antoine, me and Kenny, Tammy's ex-husband, went on a few dates.
Oh God, okay. First of all, let me just say, I had no idea.
It's awkward because it's like I want her to know and I don't know how to tell her. I didn't even know she existed till like years later. I didn't want to have this conversation at the birthday at all. Like, I didn't even want to have this conversation, period. This was a long time ago.
So when are you gonna tell him?
I don't, not today. Please, no, not today.
I definitely, I mean, I just was like, why would you guys want to do this now?
Lord.
Back could have been some shit that waited after the birthday party. If you're gonna ruin my birthday party, you better ruin it because you about to damn it die. Don't ruin my birthday party because some he say, she say, or I slept or she slept type of shit. No. I want to have fun. It's my fucking birthday, and I want to remember it as me getting wasted. I don't want to remember it as these two bitches fighting over an ex-husband and shit. So if it was my party, I would have whooped all them hoes ass, for real. Like, they would have been, even though they're my friends, they would have been kicked out of my shit. But yeah, so anyways, this whole like fight thing, I guess it wasn't really a fight, but like I said, Tammy did enough for us all to appreciate it. Shawnee, she is the producer, and she should have got her ass whooped. Like, after Tammy hit Evelyn, Tammy should have hit Shawnee. I don't like Shawnee. Shawnee started all this shit. But this is my question. Like, I don't really want to talk too much about the fight because it wasn't really a fight to me. A lot of you guys are satisfied for what Tammy did, but I'm not really satisfied. I think Tammy could have did more, like really whoop this bitch ass. But this is my question to you guys. Like, after Jen and Eric get a divorce, like, what's going to happen next? Because technically, Jen and Eric is the only one that's married on Basketball Wives. If Jen and Eric gets a divorce, then there would be no more wives. So would they change the name to Basketball Ex-Wives and Ex-Girlfriends and Fiancés? Or it shouldn't have the title Wives. It should be like Basketball Basic Bitches that just happen to have some money. A little bit more money than I got. Yeah, that should be the name. Basketball Basic Bitches. Because they do everyday shit that everyday hoes do. You know, so. Yeah, this your girl Gig. Shout out to Budget Queen. And yeah, y'all comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Bye. Y'all see I'm like all in y'all face so y'all can see the Ed Hardy. So yeah, it's like, damn, that girl got an Ed Hardy and she want to show it. So yeah, bam, in your face.